What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. All right, guys, today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about Cialis versus Viagra. You guys may or may not have heard me talk a little bit about these medications in the past. I don't think I've made like a specific video talking about comparing them directly. I do have experience with both of these medications, and a lot of people that are on Suboxone, opiates, kratom, Sublocade, all of these things, guys, these things all lower your testosterone levels, which are gonna affect your sexual desires and performance, okay? So also alcoholism, smoking weed, like these things all crush your T levels, guys. So, all right. I want to let you guys know I'm not a doctor. Nothing on my channel is medical advice. If you're struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical doctor. Okay, guys? Do not take medical advice from the internet. All right, so I want to kind of just give my experience with these medications. If you're getting Suboxone from your doctor or Sublocade or whatever, guys, ask your doctor about these medications. It's a very known thing. It's a very common thing for men to get these medications, especially while being on stuff like Suboxone, okay? So don't be embarrassed. Your addiction doctor has talked to many guys about this, but he's not gonna bring it up more than likely, so you're gonna need to do that, okay? Don't be embarrassed, guys. It's totally normal stuff. So what I would say is, in my experience, that I've used both of these, when I first started trying them, I preferred Cialis because it was like you could take it once, take one dose, and it would last you all weekend, due to the much longer half-life of Cialis. And if you do Viagra, it's a much shorter half-life, okay? So this basically, if you're gonna do Viagra, it's just gonna be for like a 5-hour period that you'll have. So I kind of like trying both of them and messing with different doses. I would think most people are gonna be like on beginning doses. If you're trying Viagra, I would say maybe 25 to 50 milligrams to start on and see how that works out for you. Going up to 100 milligrams for most people once you have some experience with it. Always start lower on these medications, guys. It doesn't take huge doses, even though it kind of sounds like a lot. It's really not as much as it sounds like. Cialis is different. Cialis, you're going to want to start on a lower dose. I think probably start somewhere between 5 and 10 milligrams and working your way up to 20 milligrams, I think might be kind of like the higher range. So always start with lower on the doses, guys. If you're going to go on vacation, say with your wife or girlfriend, and you want to be covered for the whole weekend, right? Probably you're going to want to lean towards Cialis because it'll last you like 2 full days. If you are just going to see your girlfriend one night this week and you want it to be a special night, right? You know what I'm saying? I would say try to take your Viagra on an emptier stomach if possible, because of the more food you have. So you're not going to want to go out to like a big dinner and then take your Viagra, because it's going to have to go through all your food, right? It's going to dilute how fat, and it's also going to take longer to kick in because it has to go through all your food that's trying to process in your stomach that you just ate. So it takes a little bit of planning, obviously, to time everything right. It is kind of an inconvenience, but and it's an inconvenience that obviously pays off, you know, with a good time. This could definitely help you do maybe more than one round, okay? If that's usually not your thing, that could possibly be something that made you go an extra round, or maybe sooner towards the second round, I guess I could say. Things will be a lot harder, a lot more, yeah, that's pretty much all I could say, is about as far as YouTube will let me say, right? So you'll perform better, I'll just say that. So yeah, guys, I just want to make a quick video about this. Also, I would say if you're on any of these medications, or you are an alcoholic, or you smoke a lot of weed, or you're on a lot of kratom, if you're on Suboxone, if you're on Sublocade, opiates, fentanyl, all this stuff, guys, crushing your testosterone levels. Get a simple blood test at your doctor, test your testosterone levels, and have them give you supplemental testosterone replacement therapy to get your numbers up to where they should be, right? And then that will also help the situation. And if you do that first, which I would suggest first checking on your testosterone levels before reaching for pills, and getting your testosterone levels in the upper normal limit range if possible, right? Some doctors will do that, some won't. Okay, so if you find the right doctor, they'll have you optimize, is what I like to call it, which just means you're in the higher normal limit ranges of testosterone. So once your testosterone levels are in check, if you're still struggling in the bedroom and maintaining things, then consider these options. Cialis, Viagra, start with the lower doses. These medications are cheap to get, in my experience. You can now get, what are they called? Generics for very cheap. Another thing to think about too, guys, is timing your doses of your medication. So if you're on Suboxone and it's hampering your sexual desire or abilities to stay firm, what you would want to do is try to either take your dose earlier in the day and then not take any until the next day or after you perform whatever you're going to do with your wife, okay? Those things can make a big difference on how things will work, okay? So you can, if you're tapering your doses, this will also help things start to perform better just on their own, right? This definitely comes to a dose specific. So if you're on a really high amount of Suboxone, then it's likely going to impact you in a negative way that much more. So as you taper, these are things to look forward to. Most people are going to get better as they get closer to zero, for obvious reasons, right? Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting, guys. Try to space your doses out as far away from playtime as you can. These are just all little tips and tricks that could help. Make sure that you're well hydrated, guys. You know, you need to be plenty hydrated, because as you guys know, this stuff dehydrates you. Drink half a gallon to a gallon of water a day. You can also look into like natural foods that help boost sexual performance. You can get like nitric oxide, and I think it's L-arginine or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. That also helps produce blood flow, stimulate blood flow. There are plenty of supplements out there that help with blood flow, guys, and usually it's some sort of blood flow issue, right? So yeah, hopefully these things can help you guys have a better playtime life. And if there's anything that I missed or if you have questions on, feel free to leave a comment and I will do my best to get back to you guys, okay? All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.